Hey guys, what is going on? Chad here, and today was my first day at my new job at Rite Aid Pharmacy, and I was kind of disappointed really. I kind of expected them to like train me in person because, you know, at Walgreens I got trained in person, but here they actually do all their training on the computer, and they actually sat me in this tiny room for 5.5 hours because I got a 30-minute break, so it would have been 6 hours. But for 5.5 hours or so, I was in this tiny room answering these assessment questions and stuff and having to listen to these ridiculous videos. You know, honestly, the questions were so like common sense. Anybody could answer them. Like, even if you've never had a job before, you could answer these questions. That's how just ridiculously easy they were. But they wouldn't let you like speed through it because you actually had to sit there and listen to the speech or whatever, because they grayed out the next button until the speech was over. So you actually had to sit through all that, and it was just a pain. And it bored me to tears, honestly. I wanted to stab my ears out. But anyway, after my break, the manager was kind enough to give me like a little tour around the building. And, you know, it's obviously going to take a little bit more than just a little stroll around the building to learn where everything's at. And, you know, I'll have to do some of that myself. Like if I'm on break or something, you know, which I don't mind. But honestly, I think that they should train, like, in person. You know, Walgreens did do some stuff on the computer, but not the whole thing, you know. I mean, I guess in their defense, you know, running a cash register is like the easiest thing you could do. I mean, it's fairly universal. And, you know, each company is going to have their own different quirks and their own different, like, computer programs. But once you get that down, and, like, how to log in, how to, you know, sign your time card or whatever, once you get that down, you know, you're pretty much set. You just got to learn where everything is in the store, and you're pretty much good to go. It doesn't really... Learning a new job, if it's retail, it really doesn't take that long. I mean, unless it's like your first job, then, you know, I can understand, but honestly, you know, I guess it's not terrible. It's just having to sit there for hours, staring at this computer screen, answering questions, listening to a speech that's so ridiculously long. These things are called classes, and each class was literally 10 to 30 minutes long, and I only got done with like 10 of them, which I thought was a lot. But my manager told me that there is like 15 to 20 more of them that I have to do before I can actually like get on the floor and actually start doing something. Oh, when he told me that, my heart sank. Like, I was thinking to myself, is this job even worth this? Like, honestly, these questions are ridiculous, and having to sit there for hours. I'm not looking forward to doing those all over again. But anyway, my first impressions of this place, they're not too great. But as far as the people that actually work there, though, you know, they're really nice. I can say that, and that's what I'm kind of looking for. You know, you always want to work with nice people. It helps the time go by faster. And as far as the managers, you know, I can't really tell if there's only 2 managers, because every time I've ever come in there, you know, I only see one or both of them. So I'm guessing that the 2 guys that I've seen are the only 2 managers. The guy that I was with today, his name's Jason, and he is so awesome. He's funny, and he actually, you know, he seems like a person that will, you know, like lessen the workload by, you know, adding some humor to it, which I like because it makes time go by fast. But the actual store manager, the guy that's over him, I can't remember his name, I think it's Alan. He, on the other hand, he's nice, yeah, but he seems like he could be kind of strict, which I don't like. I mean, I always seem to get stuck with like a really strict manager. But, you know, most of the time he's fairly nice, and he is a perfectionist though, which, if you don't know what that means, he basically expects everything to be done the first time correctly. Like, there is no room for mistakes. And honestly, when you're new, you're gonna make mistakes, you know. So I don't really like that, but at least one of the managers is really cool. So, but yeah, I guess that's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. I guess while we're on the subject of retail, though, I'll go ahead and share a story with you guys. It's kind of funny. The weirdest thing I've ever seen in a retail store was when I worked for Dollar Tree. There was this man. He was dressed as a woman, except, you know, he didn't like shave his legs or anything. He was all hairy, and he was wearing this extremely short dress. It was just disgusting, guys. And he had a purse, and his face was just caked with makeup. Ugh, it's just gross even talking about it. But anyway, he came in, and this was nighttime, and I was fairly new at the time. I mean, I had been there a few weeks. I knew what I was doing. I mean, running a register, like I said, is easy. But he came in, we were actually about to close, I think, and he started actually stealing from the store, and we caught him on camera, and as he was walking to leave, we all kind of jumped in at him, and we blocked off the door so he couldn't leave, and we called the cops. And he was cussing us out, you know, trying to push us out of the way so he could run off with all our store stuff. And finally one of our managers grabbed the purse and took all our stuff back, and the cops got him, and it was quite entertaining to watch. But I guess that's the weirdest and kind of creepiest thing I've ever seen, I guess. And, you know, retail kind of makes you lose faith in humanity. But the problem with retail is that they apparently are like the only ones that want to hire young people. Because honestly, I hate retail. They give you the crappiest hours, and you have to work holidays. There's no getting out of it. And if you can avoid retail, please do. You know. But it just seems like they're the only places that hire younger people. Because trust me, I have tried so hard to find a job that was not retail. No one else would hire me except retail. It really sucks. But anyway, guys, I've ranted for like 8 minutes now, and I'm gonna cut the video here. But before I do, I just want to say Happy New Year to all of you guys, and thank you to all the new subscribers. Almost at 500, guys. And I think once I hit 500, I'm gonna have like some kind of contest or something, and you guys can have a chance to win some NX or something. So I think that'll be really fun. I'm still trying to like think of something to do. I don't know what I want to do for the contest. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut the video here. And again, Happy New Year. Hope you all have fun. Don't get drunk. Don't die. Stay off the roads, by the way. There's a lot of crazy people out at this time of year. But anyway, guys, like, favorite, subscribe, and toodles.